Understanding Srila Prabhupada through the eyes of Scripture. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Sanatana Goswami about the utter necessity of association with a pure devotee of God. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastre Kai, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangi, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. The verdict of all revealed scriptures is that by even a moment's association with the pure devotee of Krishna, one can attain all success. Tulayama lavenapi na swargang na punar bhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanang kim utashashaha. One moment's association with a pure devotee of Krishna is so valuable that it cannot be compared even with the attainment of the heavenly planets or even liberation from matter. And what to speak of such worldly benedictions as material prosperity, which are for those who are meant for death. The root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna is association with advanced devotees. Even when one's dormant love for Krishna awakens, still association with devotees is most essential. A pure devotee is one who has developed all good transcendental qualities. All the good qualities of Krishna gradually develop in Krishna's devotee. Yas yasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvayar gunais tatra samasate saraha harao abhaktasya kuto mahad guna mano rathenasati dhavato bahihi. In one who has unflinching devotional faith in Krishna, all the good qualities of Krishna and the demigods are consistently manifest. However, one who has no devotion to the Supreme Personality of Godhead has no good qualifications because he or she is engaged by mental concoction in material existence, which is the external feature of the Lord. Transcendental qualities are the characteristics of pure devotees, and they cannot be fully explained, but I shall try to point out some of the important qualities. Tatikshava karunika suhridda sarva dehinam ajata shatrava shantha sadhava sadhubhushanaha. Devotees are always tolerant, forbearing, and very merciful. They are the well-wishers of every living entity. They follow the scriptural injunctions, and because they have no enemies, they are very peaceful. These are the decorations of pure devotees. Kripalu akrita droha satyasara sama Nidosha Vadanya Mridu Suchi Akinchana Saravo Pakaraka Shanta Krishnaika Sharana Akama Aniha Stira Vijata Shad Guna Mitabuk Apramata Manada Amani Gambhira Karuna Maitra Kavi Daksha Mauni. Now, I will explain these 26 devotee qualities in terms of Srila Prabhupada. Kripalu, merciful. Prabhupada writes in one of his Bhagavatam purports, that is the way of Krishna consciousness. Pure devotees are so absorbed in thought of Krishna that they have no other engagement. Although they may seem to think or act otherwise, they are always thinking of Krishna. And the smile of such a Krishna-conscious person is so attractive that simply by smiling, he wins over so many admirers, disciples, and followers. Akrita Droha, humble. In a letter to one of his disciples, Prabhupada wrote, "Personally, I am a non-entity. I have come here on the order of my spiritual master, and he has kindly sent all you boys and girls to assist me. So whatever is being done, there is no credit for me, but all credit goes to my spiritual master because he has arranged everything, and I am simply trying to abide by his order." Satya Sara, truthful. In another letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Devotees always humbly offer respect to everyone, but when there is a discussion on a point of Shastra, scripture, they do not observe the usual etiquette, Satyam Bruyat Priyam Bruyat. They speak only Satyam, truth, although it may not necessarily be Priyam, pleasing. Sama, equal to everyone." In one of his Bhaktivedanta purports, Prabhupada says, "Demons think of everyone as either friend or enemy, but devotees say that since everyone is a servant of God, everyone is on the same platform. Therefore, a devotee treats other living entities neither as friends nor as enemies, but instead tries to spread Krishna consciousness, teaching everyone that we are all one as servants of the Supreme Lord. But we are uselessly wasting our valuable lives by creating nations, communities, and other groups of friends and enemies." Nidosha, faultless. In a lecture, Prabhupada said, "One who has cultured oneself that these different activities of the material world have nothing to do with one, one's only business is to become Krishna conscious. Then it is to be understood that he or she has conquered death even in this present life. This sort of equilibrium in the transcendental stage of Krishna consciousness is called faultless. It is faultless life." Vadanya, magnanimous. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "The spiritual master accepts the sinful activities of his disciples from the first initiation. So I may give initiation very easily, but what can I do? I am prepared to go to hell for the service of Lord Chaitanya." Mridu, mild. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "You have written to say that I am hard as the thunderbolt and softer than the rose, and that is quite right in the line of Krishna consciousness." Suchi, clean. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Brahmanical life means to be very, very clean, inside and out. Inside by chanting and hearing, and outside by bathing 3 times daily." Akinchana, without material possessions. In a Bhagavad Gita lecture, Prabhupada said, "I have come to your country by aeroplane, not to see your country. No, I have come for Krishna's business, to see if I can induce you to Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, we have no concern with this aeroplane or motor car or anything. We take advantage. Similarly, when we take advantage of this body for advancing Krishna consciousness, then it is very nice." Sarva Upakaraka, performing welfare work for everyone. On a recorded morning walk, Prabhupada said, "So just see the example. I am not proud, but Because I have got a little taste for it, therefore I am preaching all over the world. I don't say I am perfect. I have got a little taste of Krishna Bhakti. So I have no distinction that this is Indian, this is American, this is African. No, everyone, I am giving this Harinam. Shanta, peaceful. In a Bhagavad Gita lecture, Prabhupada said, "It is all in Krishna. You cannot find peace outside Krishna activities, outside Krishna consciousness. That is not possible." Krishnaika Sharana, surrendered to Krishna. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "I myself had immense opportunity to indulge in the four principles of sinful life because I was connected with a very aristocratic family. But Krishna always saved me, and throughout my whole life, I do not know what is illicit sex, intoxication, meat-eating, or gambling. And so far my present life is concerned, I do not remember any part of my life when I was forgetful of Krishna." Akama, desireless. In a room conversation, Prabhupada said, "I have gone through a variety of stages of life, so I have got full experience of this material world. I do not want it. That determination is there. Society, family, love, friendship, these are all nonsense. Everything out. I have tasted it. I am no more interested with this material world." Aniha, indifference to material acquisition. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Vaishnava means one who is able to sit down anywhere, under any condition, and be happy. The devotee wants only a place to lay down, a little prasadam, and if there is a little service the devotee can do. The devotee thinks, 'Gladly, let me do it for Krishna.' That's all." Sthira, fixed. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Although it is not very encouraging, still I am not a man to be disappointed." Vijita Shad Guna, controls the 6 bad qualities. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Therefore Rupa Goswami has introduced this system of regulative principles which I have taught you also. These regulative principles, such as rising before 4 a.m. for Mangala Arati, chanting 16 rounds minimum on beads daily, reading books, going for the street Sankirtan, preaching to anyone and everyone, offering prasad like that, these principles of devotional service are there to safeguard us from Maya's attack by keeping us always enthusiastic. If we strictly observe these principles, we shall remain always enthusiastic. These are the sources and the maintainers of our enthusiasm to serve Krishna." Mita Bhuk, eating only as much as required. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "Everything should be regulated in devotional service, just like eating. Eating is necessary to remain fit, but too much eating means disease, and too little eating means starving." Apramata, without inebriation. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, "If we try for the very best for Krishna, then we make rapid advancement in Krishna consciousness. But not that we become foolhardy. No, discretion is the better part of valor. So if we keep a cool head, then we can try for such big things and meet with all success." manada, respectful. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, yes, every one of us should be ideal to the other, so everyone can get impetus to make progress more and more. Amani, without false prestige. In a Bhagavad Gita lecture, Prabhupada said, if you are working for Krishna, it is Krishna's desire if you be successful or not successful. That means, don't think that because you are Krishna conscious, you will always be successful. No, it does not matter. For even if you are unsuccessful, you must know it firmly that without Krishna's desire, nothing can happen. Gambira, grave. In one of his Bhagavad Gita purports, Prabhupada writes, so it is said by Vaishnava authorities that even the most intelligent person cannot understand the plans and activities of a pure devotee. Karuna, compassionate. In a very astonishing lecture that Prabhupada once gave, he said, I was sitting alone in Vrindavan writing. My godbrother insisted to me, oh, Bhaktivedanta Prabhu, you must do it. Without accepting the renounced order of life, nobody can become a preacher. So he insisted. Not that he insisted, practically my spiritual master insisted through him. He wanted me to become a preacher. So he forced me through this godbrother. You accept. So, unwillingly, I accepted. Maitra, friendly. In a letter, Prabhupada wrote, convey my ardent affection and blessings for all the boys and girls. I am very much hopeful of my movement. Please keep steady. Follow all my instructions scrupulously. Chant Hare Krishna, and Krishna will give you all strength. Kavi, poetic. In a very famous lecture, Prabhupada spoke. Then, in 1936, during the Vyas Puja Day, whatever I studied about our relationship with my Guru Maharaj, I expressed in poetry. And since that day, my godbrothers used to call me poet. And Guru Maharaj also very much appreciated this poetry. So anyway, this poetry is, adore ye all this happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. So I had heard that the month of May is very pleasing in the Western countries. So I compared the happiness of this day with that May Day, when he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, His Divine Grace. Daksha, expert. Prabhupada once said, a devotee is expert. This means the devotee is willing to do anything. He or she does not say, because one is a brahmana, then one cannot do a menial task. Mauni, silent. Once a devotee asked Prabhupada, what does it mean that the devotee sometimes speaks and sometimes is silent? It means the devotee is not obliged. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Shadma Bhando Mui Shabadhana Mate Jahara Prashade Bhai Bhava Toriya Jai Krishna prapti hoy jaha hate. Guru mukha padma vakya chitete ho priya aikya. Arna kori ho manne asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Eshe Uttama Gati. Jai Prashade Pure Sharva Asha. Shakudan Dilo Jai Janme Janme Prabhu Shei. Divya Gyan Hriday Prokachito. Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinasha Jate. Vedegai Jahara Charto. Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu. Prabhupada Lokera Jivana. Prabhupada Lokera Jivana. Ha ha Prabhu Kora Doya Deho More Padachaya. Ebe Just Gushuk Tribhuvana. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. The lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow down to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence, and by his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from the lotus mouth of Srila Prabhupada. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. Prabhupada opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. Prabhupada is my Lord, birth after birth. From Prabhupada, ecstatic prema emanates, and by Prabhupada, ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of the character of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and he is the Lord and Master of all the devotees. O Srila Prabhupada, O my master, please be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame will be spread all over the three worlds.